1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says the federal government is working on a huge package for Karachi to resolve its long-standing issues. President has formally launched Kamyab Khatoon program to ensure financial empowerment of women, without which a country cannot prosper. Finance Minister says the government is providing subsidy of 104 billion rupees on petroleum products to provide relief to the people. At the United Nations, Pakistan has again highlighted the plight of Kashmiri women, urging the world body not to overlook their desperate situation. Russia has made it clear that it does not want to overthrow the incumbent Ukrainian government. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that PTI leaders have successfully conducted Sindh Hukuk March and support of the people of Sindh have made it clear that they want change now. Addressing the PTI workers in Karachi today, he said it is time to get rid of those people who have destroyed Sindh province. The Prime Minister said the federal government are working on a huge package for Karachi to resolve its long-standing issues. Imran Khan further said the country is going in the right direction and we have gone through every challenge, including corona pandemic, and provided relief to our people. He especially mentioned the collection of record taxes in the current financial year and said because of this we have provided relief through reduction in the petrol and diesel prices. The Prime Minister also mentioned that the country has seen a remarkable increase in exports, remittances, and also in the production of 4 major crops. He further said we have also stood strong during Afghan crisis and will overcome the problems that are bound to come forward due to Ukraine-Russia war. Talking about opposition's no-confidence motion in the National Assembly, the Prime Minister said they are a gang of looters that have gathered to save their looted money. He said the opposition is worried that the PTI government has faced all the challenges and providing relief to the people in every possible way. He said no confidence motion will be the political demise of the opposition. He congratulated further the people of Karachi for Green Line bus service and Karachi Circular Railway, on which work is underway. Imran Khan said that Zardari Mafia has destroyed the country, especially Sindh, while Fazl Rahman has also billions of rupees of illegal money. He said that he will bring back the looted money and bring the electricity prices further down. He said Pakistan suffered greatly by playing allies and lost more than 80,000 of our people, both forces and civilian, in the war against terror. The Prime Minister said it was high time that Pakistan was acknowledged for its role. He further said that we will not play the allies game again and will do what is in our favour and best for our country only. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that Shaukat Khanum Cancer Hospital Karachi, equipped with the latest state-of-the-art machines, will be opened by the end of next year. Sharing pictures of the construction site in a tweet today, he said it will be bigger than Shaukat Khanum Cancer Hospitals, Lahore and Peshawar. President Dr. Arif Alvi today formally launched Kamyab Khatoon program under the umbrella of Kamyab Jawan program to ensure financial empowerment of women, without which a country cannot prosper. Addressing the launching ceremony in Islamabad, he stressed the need for provision of honourable work opportunities to women. The President said now women can open their accounts through digital mode by downloading the requisite app without visiting any bank. He said women can brand their products internationally through use of information technology. The President said Islam has granted inheritance rights to women and the government enacted laws in this regard. He urged women to raise their voice for their rights, including their due share in the inheritance, at all the available forums like courts and ombudsperson for protection against harassment of women. Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen says the government is providing a subsidy of 104 billion rupees on petroleum products to provide relief to people. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said given soaring prices of petroleum products at international market, we have reduced petroleum levy and brought to zero sales tax. Shaukat Tareen said those using 700 units of electricity per month will be provided with subsidy of 5 rupees per unit for next 4 months. The finance minister said negotiations were held with the IMF over this relief package announced by Prime Minister, and the IMF should not have objections on the package as we are meeting it with our own resources. Shaukat Tareen said tax exemptions have also been given to the IT sector in order to significantly bolster its exports. He said we have fixed a target of 100% growth in this sector for the next year. Shaukat Tareen said our trade deficit has also come down. This is Radio Pakistan. Special Assistant on National Health Services Dr. Faisal Sultan has emphasized the need for creating awareness amongst the people about hazards of tobacco. Addressing an event in Islamabad today, he said, unfortunately, use of tobacco is quite high in the country and there is a need for persistent efforts to check this trend. He said we are ready to work in coordination with other ministries to achieve this objective. Special Assistant on Political Communication Dr. Shehbaz Gill says no confidence motion moved by the opposition parties against Prime Minister Imran Khan will face defeat. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said that the PTI will not deviate from its manifesto of accountability. He said that corrupt elements of the country will not be spared at any cost. The Special Assistant said steps taken by the government to tackle COVID-19 and climate change have been recognized worldwide. He said the Prime Minister has raised the image of Pakistan at the international level. Naval Chief Admiral Mohammad Amjad Khan Niazi held important meetings with Commander of Royal Saudi Naval Forces and other military officials during an official visit to Saudi Arabia. They discussed bilateral maritime cooperation and matters of mutual interests. Saudi officials commended Pakistan Navy's efforts for the maritime peace and security. The naval chief also attended an international defense exhibition organized by Saudi Defense Ministry. He also held a meeting with the head of the American Central Naval Command. A spokesperson of the Pakistan Navy in a statement said a visit of the naval chief to Saudi Arabia will further promote relations between the two countries. At the United Nations, Pakistan has again highlighted the plight of Kashmiri women at a Security Council debate on women's rights, saying their plight should not be ignored. Addressing the Security Council, Pakistan's permanent representative to United Nations, Munir Akram, regretted that continuing violence against women in occupied Kashmir gets much less attention during the 15-member body's debates. The Pakistani envoy stressed the need for addressing a holistic, effective and non-discriminatory manner the challenges in numerous situations of the conflict where women and girls are endangered and their fundamental rights violated. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov says the United States definitely has declared economic war against Russia and is waging this war. In a statement, he said Russia would remain a reliable energy supplier and pointed out that energy flows continued. The statement comes after U.S. President Joe Biden announced the U.S. would no longer import Russian oil. Meanwhile, Russia claims it does not want to overthrow Ukrainian president government. Addressing a news conference in Moscow today, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova said the Russian military has not ordered to overthrow the current government. On the other hand, the European Union agreed to increase sanctions on Russia. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours, while partly cloudy and cold weather is expected in northern parts. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister says the federal government is working on a huge package for Karachi to resolve its long-standing issues. President has formally launched Kamyab Khatoon program to ensure financial empowerment of women, without which a country cannot prosper. Finance Minister says the government is providing subsidy of 104 billion rupees on petroleum products to provide relief to the people. At the United Nations, Pakistan has again highlighted the plight of Kashmiri women, urging the world body not to overlook their desperate situation. Russia has made it clear that it does not want to overthrow the incumbent Ukrainian government. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.